Hi guys and gals, welcome to another update. So the last video I put out was my personal trading story, which, by the way, thanks to all those who commented with the well thought out and heartfelt comments. They are all appreciated, and I've taken everything everyone suggested and said on board, and I'm thinking about that. And that said, when I looked at this JPEG, this thumbnail that I used for the video was actually the picture that I created with PicMonkey to use in my blog post celebrating or marking 10 years of my trading journey. So that was, if you've watched this video on my personal journey, then you know 10 years on would have been the 11th of August 2016. So a few months ago last year on my 36th birthday. And I created this post, and this was the picture. So when I looked at this picture, it reminded me of what I wrote in that post and the mindset I was in. And this set me on a little journey of going back over the last several months where I made huge transformational shifts in my way of thinking. And that took me from just sort of not messing around, but kind of going around in circles in the combine to concretely and sort of with purpose moving towards passing a combine, passing a funded trader prep, and then getting into funded. And I already know what threw me off, and that was the trading account that was getting in too far too soon by trying to trade a personal account, which was actually a friend's account, alongside my newly funded trading account. So I got a little too big for my boots, or went a little ahead of myself, and that spoiled things. Having said that, I wanted to study the feeling and mood up to that point, because I think that's what that episode really threw me off, and threw me off of the feeling which I had carefully constructed for myself, and that was what was bringing me fairly consistent results, albeit fairly small when compared to certain other traders or whatever the case may be. But I'm not competing with other traders, I'm competing with myself. And so I need to get back to what I do best. And one comment in particular from Brian mentioned the swing trading. And yes, I was consistently profitable with the swing trading. Now, the reason why I left was because I just didn't have the money. I used all the money for the loan repayments. But that doesn't mean I can't go as big as possible. Why am I messing around on the 1 minute chart and 15-second chart and tick and all kinds of stuff when I could be going to that bigger time frame and relaxing, easing out on the time frame and letting things play out? So all these sort of questions, that comment, along with the feeling that this JPEG, this thumbnail, this picture evoked in me, got me thinking about where I was compared to where I am. And a light bulb just went off in my head, and I suddenly realized that I have to backtrack, re-establish that feeling, and everything will fall into place. So that's what I've been doing today. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to call this video Success Leaves Clues, because I was successful. I'm no longer successful in the short term over these past 2 months. So what do I need to do? I need to backtrack and see what I was doing and feeling and acting on compared to what I'm doing and feeling and acting on now. So I'm going to call this video Success Leaves Clues, episode number 1, and then I'm going to strategically go through the blog posts and the digital trail that I left from most of last year, like sort of beginning June-ish last year, down to January this year, where I kind of derailed myself and went off track. So this is the first post that's relevant. I'm going to try this video, well, maybe I'll end this video here, and then I'll put out another one where we actually do the first Success Leaves Clues video. So this is just an announcement of what I've got planned, because I don't think showing trading and losses and wins and stuff, that's kind of amateur. Where the rubber meets the road is talking about what goes on upstairs in our minds, in our emotions, and how that affects whatever edge we have. So I will end this video here, and then I'll be back with the summary of the first relevant post, which is the one I've got here in front of me. So back in a bit.